Season 2 is finally here, and everyone on the roster got massive changes. Plenty of characters got new moves, abilities, and new optimal combos. Kazuya is no exception to this rule, as he got plenty of new moves and buffs. And I am here to explain all the new changes Kazuya received in Season 2. Let's start with one of Kazuya's new moves. One primary weakness of Kazuya is how many of his most threatening moves can be stepped. Moves like his house sweep, forward 4-3, forward 4-2, a lot of his pokes had poor tracking. Kazuya had to commit to specific homing options to stop people from stepping, like his down 4-2, a very fast homing counter hit launcher, but it's unsafe at minus 12, making it risky to throw out. Back 4 is a homing heat engager, but it's a high, and people can duck or high crush under it. While standing 3 is a safe homing mid, but it's slow and can only be done from crouch or wave dash. While standing 2 is a great callout as it is a homing mid launcher, but it's minus 18 on block, making it super risky. And there's a classic wave dash realignment to make Kazuya's electrics track. The wave dashing requires plenty of mechanical skill to realign. Now, Kazuya has a new move with his up forward 1, as it is a safe homing mid with pushback, giving Kazuya a low risk option to counter people sidestepping or sidewalking against him. It also has an extension that wall splats for big damage. And a new feature with Kazuya is certain moves giving heat back to Kazuya on hit. So when this attack connects, you regenerate some of the heat you just used, allowing you to stay in Kazuya's heat state for longer. The next new move is his new sidestep 4-1, an old move he used to have in Tag 2, brought back into Tekken 8. To start off, it's a twitch comparable mid-mid wall splat, making it useful against wake-up attacks as you can sidestep right and wall splat them. It also functions to buff his combos that sidestep 4-1 is a new strong aerial tailspin, giving Kazuya new combos. A useful tool when using heat burst or rage arts in combos to squeeze out some more damage. For now, Kazuya's combo growth seem to be a bit limited with the tailspin, so until they are optimized, it's hard to say how much of a damage buff Kazuya really gets from this change. But overall, a welcome addition to his combo growth. The last new move he got is down forward 3-1, a new addition to his down forward 3 string. Out of all the new moves, this one is the most situational, as his already existing down forward 3-2-1 string is still very strong. You can hit confirm it, as it also wall splats. You can use it against parry heavy characters like Asuka for a more rewarding poke, as most parries don't parry knees. You can also use it near the wall on opponents on wake up. Down forward 3 will hit the grounded, plus if they wake up crouching, you can hit confirm the string and get a wall splat. The second hit all as a counter hit for your plus 13. Unfortunately, it induces forced crouch on the counter hit, meaning you can't do a perfect electric combo from it. Very situational move, but it has some uses at least. Now it's time to talk about what they buffed about Kazuya, starting with some of the minor changes. Kazuya's 1-1-2 and his devil version of 1-1-2 has more damage, going from 23 to 25 damage from the normal one, and the heat version does 33 damage. Kazuya's punch parry, forward 1+2, does 5 more damage, and got some more visual additions, making it more flashy. Kazuya's devil stomp now does 10 points of chip damage, going from 0 damage to 10 is a nice buff. While standing 4-4 and down forward 4-4 are now 0 on hit, meaning you are no longer -4 for finishing the string on hit. Now you can actually challenge people on it, instead of being forced to give up your turn. This does buff Kazuya's poking, as you can twitch confirm down forward 4-4, a very welcome change. Also, 3-1 cross dash cancels have been sped up by 5 frames, making 3-1 cancels easier to do in combos. Next up, we have the larger, more significant buffs. As stated earlier, Kazuya has a new mechanic, as certain moves will now regenerate heat on hit. Down by 1-2 and his wall combo string both regenerate heat on the final hit, which only buffs down back 1-2 as a strong frame trap option in heat. The last pair of attacks that regenerate heat are Crouch Dash 1 and his Health Save extension Crouch Dash 4-1-1. As when Kazuya slams the opponent to the ground, it regenerates a small bit of heat back. Kazuya can build heat even when he's close to being empty, meaning if someone doesn't block low, he can keep spamming it, forcing them to duck or stay on the ground or go for a heat mix-up. An absolutely crazy change. While not mentioned, down by 1-2's behavior on heat dash has also been changed, as instead of opting for a stomp or steel pedal as the optimal follow-ups, instead he gets the entirety of his up forward 4-4 or rising sun string, which is now his max damage at 55 versus the previous max damage of his stomps at 45 damage. And the right spots gives you a full wall splat for even more damage. Just know it doesn't work against the wall, so steel pedal and stomp aren't completely irrelevant. Sidestep 1+2 has also been completely reworked for Season 2. While it doesn't knock down on hit anymore, now it's completely homing, and its +5 on block can transition into Craft Dash by holding down forward 2, a new tool to catch people for stepping. While most of the changes have been overall positive for Kazuya, he did get a few nerfs. One small nerf was reduced pushback on his down forward 1, down forward 2. Now it leaves the opponent much closer to you once it's blocked. But the real massive nerf was the complete removal of the famous Mosky Tech, or as I call it, Spike Tech. As a global system change, you wake up a lot faster by holding back, meaning a lot of OP setups that previously existed in Season 1 are now gone from the game, meaning the set play and bind games that came with Spike Tech are now gone, as you don't have to worry about how you wake up anymore, and now you can only do basic mix-ups when you're standing. Combine that with grounding attacks now putting recoverable health, Oki is now much weaker, which heavily affects Kazuya. Season 2 is shaping up to be a wild time for Tekken players. Luckily, Kazuya got plenty of buffs to keep up with the rest of the cast. Now, with better combos, regenerating heat, and great homing moves, Kazuya remains stronger than ever. While it is unfortunate Spike Tech has been gutted, Kazuya still remains a strong character. If you're still here, thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day.